What up? It's what incredible man. Yes, I'm back at it again, and I just watched Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 21, and I must say, glorious. There was nothing bad about this episode. I loved every single moment, man. First off, before I start talking about the episode, let's just give a hands up, an applause, a trophy, an award, a medal, a certificate, anything you can give to the animators for this episode, man. All of the angles and the shots that were shot were absolutely fantastic. The CGI with the water, with the father that saved his son in the shoe that was just spinning in the river, the trees, the wind blowing on the trees, the shots of the moon, the shots of the clouds that were showed in Rui's flashback. There was so much that happened in this episode that was filmed and animated so well that we can't do anything. I can make a whole video about giving them nothing but credit for this episode being animated, because everything in it was fantastic. There was never a bad moment. But, excuse me, let's talk about this episode. Let's talk about this episode, man. Okay, first off, because I could go in order, but there's so much greatness, I don't know where I want to start at first. I guess I'll just start from the beginning, because last week I said that I didn't care about Rui's past, and they tried to make me feel for him, and I didn't. But I knew they was gonna give, since he was dying, I knew they was gonna give me an official flashback, like, of his tragic past. I knew they were gonna do it, and I have to go back on my word, because I felt sorry for dude. I really did. I didn't want to, but I did, because the big bad, I forget his name the most. He used dude. I mean, he uses all of the demons he turns, but he used dude because he wanted a body, because he was sickly, and he used it to his full ability to take control of it, and that turned his parents on him. But the saddest moment of that whole little flashback was when he killed his parents, and then he remembered what they were trying to say, because, like, he was just so enraged because they were, the thought of them killing him, and him going back and remembering what they said while he was dying. His father said he was going to kill them. They were going to kill themselves anyway. And his mother was like, she was so sorry that she didn't give him a healthy body. Dude, so at first, in last week's episode, when we got kind of like a mini flashback of all of his stuff he done when he was a demon, I didn't care for dude at all. I mean, I didn't care. Like, I wasn't sad. Now, that one chick, yeah, I definitely don't care about her. But Rui, I give him the benefit of the doubt, man. After actually seeing his whole flashback and backstory, I kind of feel sorry for dude, man. So I kind of resonate with him just a little bit, besides the fact that he just killed hordes and hordes of people. But he did feel sorry for the people that he killed, and at the end, you know, it kind of showed him reunited with his parents, and I was kind of happy for that. But now let's talk about all of the other greatness that happened in this episode. That was great in itself. That was just fantastic by itself. But let's talk about the fact that Tanjiro reached out to him while he was dying to give him, like, condolences. That speaks volumes on Tanjiro's character. I don't know if anybody else thinks that, but that does. For him to just go out of his way, because this dude was straight murdering Tanjiro and was going to kill him again if Giyu didn't show up. I'm pointing like he's over there. But that speaks volumes to Tanjiro's character, and I love that fact. But then let's talk about the moment when Giyu stepped on his back. He was like, don't feel sorry for him. He killed hordes of people. Don't feel sorry for him. And Tanjiro was like, yeah, but demons were once human too. And when they feel remorse, because we had so many that felt remorse after they died. The chick with the eyes, no, that was the other dude. The chick with the arrows that he fought at the place, the big monster demon at the selection, and Rui. They all felt remorse when they were dying. So, you know, we kind of got to give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, because yes, they killed tons of people, but they were human, and they just were manipulated by the big bad. That's all it was. Okay, then we get the point where this episode just shattered everything else, man. We get Shinobu coming in trying to kill Nezuko. And no, I did not need this. I didn't need this in my life. We get her trying to kill Nezuko, and Giyu having to step up and stop her. And she was like, "Why are you stopping me, Tomioka-san? Because this is what we do. We kill demons." And she was like, "Boy, that girl that you're covering is a demon. Move out of the way so I can kill her. You're mistaken. No, I'm not. I mean, well, you're not mistaken, but she is a demon, but she's my sister." Oh, dude, that whole scene, that whole little scene and moment right there was fantastic. And I get where Shinobu's coming from, but they don't understand the concept because Nezuko hasn't killed anyone. Nezuko hasn't killed anyone. So there was, that whole scene was just fantastic. And where Giyu tells Tanjiro to run, and Tanjiro's running, and Giyu and Shinobu get into a fight. I love that fight. It was only a miniature fight. We didn't get really too much. I would love to go in depth with that fight. We didn't get too much. We got teased with it, but I would love to see their actual fight. And then it pans off when we see Tanjiro running and trying to escape Shinobu, and we come in contact with the other chick from the selection, which is also, see, that's the chick I got her confused with the very first time I saw Shinobu. But Shinobu Master, I'm assuming, is the one that trained this chick as well. But she's the one I got confused with Shinobu in the first place because she was at the selection with the butterfly and I thought it was her. But she showed up in the end anyway. So this whole episode was bonkers, man. We get to see her and she's chasing down Tanjiro. And next thing you know, she kicks Tanjiro and Tanjiro falls. And then she like, what did she do? What was that? A heel kick. She heel kicked him in the back of the head and knocked him out. And I guarantee you, that's what broke his jaw. Because like she put force behind that kick, man. She put force. And then she starts chasing Nezuko. But before I get into that, let's go to the part where we see all of these other demon slayers where they don't have sword skills, but they come in and clean up after everything and after the other demon slayer big massive fights. Probably even the smaller ones too. And that's where Kimetsu no Yaiba shines and where it's glorious at, because other anime, they wouldn't have showed that happen. Kimetsu no Yaiba showed that happen where they come in and clean up everything and they help all of the other demon slayers that's been hurt, poisoned, and all of that. They gave antidote to the ones that really needed it. They wrapped up Zenitsu. They saved Inosuke. That's the stuff that shines about Kimetsu no Yaiba that other anime don't really dwell or develop upon, is that they show them being hurt and they show them actually helping the hurt demon slayers with the guys. See, that's what I'm talking about. What else? Oh, then we pan back to see, I keep pointing like it's over there. Then we pan back to see, what else did we see? We saw, what did we see? Oh, Giyu having, Shinobu in kind of like a backwards headlock situation, and she was like, "Well, you kind of gotta let me go, kind of Tomioka. What I was doing was in the bylaws of Demon Slayer Court. What you're doing is against the rules. So either give me an explanation or let me go." So I was like, "What is he gonna give?" And the whole scene, the whole comedic thing about her telling Giyu that people doesn't like him, that was comedic gold, man. It was like it was a shock to him. Like, what? People don't like me? No, that's not right. I know that's not right. And he was so shocked when he found out that, like, yeah, people don't like me. So I love that whole comedic timing thing. And I love the fact that Inosuke was like, I didn't take down a single demon. Maybe I'm not as strong as I think. And he didn't. He didn't take down a single demon. But he put in work. He put in work this whole little arc. So we got to give him props for that. But he didn't take down a demon. The only ones that took down demons were Tanjiro and Zenitsu. And Tanjiro didn't really finish Rui. He just kind of made it easier for Giyu to take him down. I mean, because Tanjiro put in work. Tanjiro put in work too, but he didn't finish Rui. Giyu had to step in and finish him. Then we see, and I don't know if anybody else caught it, but we see the crows in the trees kind of talking back and forth, which is probably where they were getting messages from headquarters. And we see them finally step up and say, "Ah, ah!" Take Tanjiro with the checkered kimono thing and his sister Nezuko, the demon with the bamboo shoot in her mouth. Take both of them to headquarters. Capture both of them and take them both to headquarters. That's see. Okay, so now I'm assuming that we're going to kind of have like what we're having in Black Clover's manga with the whole trial type thing, because I'm sure they're going to look at Tanjiro and be like, well, we're supposed to kill demons. Why are you walking around with a demon? But that's all that pretty much happened this episode, except for what's going to be my thumbnail, because that was absolutely fantastic. And I didn't know what I wanted to be my thumbnail because so much great stuff happened in this episode. But when I saw this, I was like, this has to be my thumbnail. And this is the Hasharas. I want to say that's how they said it. But okay, I'm assuming these are the strongest demon slayers, because like they standing up there like looking all pompous. So I'm assuming these are the strongest demon slayers. But I can't wait to find out what else is going on. But as I knew, like Demon Slayer greatness, it was going to be another cliffhanger. They're going to lead up to everything, and then there you go, the red flowers. To me, honestly, and you can fight me and say otherwise, best episode thus far. Best episode. I've said this on a couple other episodes, and they were good and everything, but best episode thus far. Every moment from start to finish was absolutely fantastic. I even loved the cliffhanger, and everyone hates cliffhangers. I loved the cliffhanger because we got to see the strongest 12, 13, 14, however many people. Okay, we saw I don't know how many there was. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it may have been 6. Think about it. We had this Shinobu and one guy, the smaller guy, the other guy. I think it may have been 7 people that were standing there. I don't know where I get 12 from. 7, 8. Okay, so it's 7 or 8 people standing there. So I'm excited to find out what's going to happen with that, man. But this is your boy, Dick Incredible. Don't forget to smash that like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember, that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life. In episode 21 of Kimetsu no Yaiba deserves a round of applause. Peace out, man.